Southwest Florida, we're at the Quality Life Center's groundbreaking ceremony. Breakfast here on the corner of Martin Luther King and Cuba Street. Of course, you've heard me say I'm going to spearhead a movement to get Cuba Street named Q Street. So it'll be the corner of Martin Luther King and Q Street, where the Quality Life Center exists. How you think about that?
Sounds like a plan.
You know, I'm always marketing in my head. I visualized this about 15 years ago, and now I'm trying to put it into motion. This gentleman right here that you see, the nattily dressed candidate for Lee County School District, Moses Jackson, take the drive to
District 5.
Go ahead.
Leading the drive. It's now leading the drive in District 5.
Say it from scratch.
Moses Jackson leading the drive in District 5.
Remember, Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. We won't hold that against him. Phi Beta Sigma in the house. Moses, you are not a stranger to the Quality Life Center at all.
No, sir.
Now, are you young enough to have been a student that came through the Quality Life Center, or you weren't in this area at the time?
No, I wasn't in the area at the time. I believe at the time when Mr. Muhammad got it up and going, I was still in undergrad.
That'll be around 1991, 92.
No, 92.
I was here.
I was here.
When QLC first started.
Yeah, I was here.
1992?
I was here.
How old would you have been then?
I was 7.
Okay. Now, what do you think the Quality Life Center means to this community?
I think it's the quality life, I believe, is a cornerstone in the community. Mr. Muhammad is definitely a visionary. And what he's doing with the youth in this community is awesome. It's fantastic. You know, he has a servant's heart. And it keeps kids engaged. It gives them something constructive to do. There's learning that takes place. There's art that takes place. There's mentorship programs that takes place here. So what we're doing here at the Quality Life Center is life-changing, and we're shaping and molding the future by having our young people here. I mentor here every fourth Thursday, about 20 or so young men every fourth Thursday. Yesterday they had the pool. So they had a little field trip outing, but yeah, every fourth Thursday.
All right, and that has been going on before you were running for political office.
Correct.
Okay, so it's not a political stuff.
Oh no.
Photo op.
This is home. This is home for me.
Hey, the fact that Quality Life Center is embarking on something that's going to come to reality of adding an extension here to give the teens some space. What does that say about the success of this organization?
It says a lot. We're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing something right. Anytime we see growth, anytime we see expansion, that means we're headed in the right direction. We're headed in a positive direction. So honestly, even though there's an expansion project taking place here, I don't believe that even after that expansion project that's going to be it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the momentum, the energy is going to keep growing. It's going to keep expanding. We might have to just buy the whole block.
Mm-hmm. Now, as a school board candidate for District 5, take that ride. How do you see some of your positions tying in closely to Quality Life Center and what they do with youth and other organizations like that here in Southwest Florida, and particularly Lee County?
I believe is very important, because the thing is, say for example, when I come here, I still see some of my students as an educator at Dunbar High School, where I was back the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So when kids see you in the community, they say, okay, they're really a real person. Right. You build an added rapport with the students. So by having the school district more engaged, not saying that they're not, but having them more engaged and being seen and noticed in the community, when the kids see that, it goes beyond just my job as an educator. Now it's real. Now it's something I can really make a connection, because you're seeing me without my teacher uniform on. You're seeing me dressed down and laughing and being able to talk and have conversations and build that added rapport with the students. So it's very important.
You know, everywhere I've been in the last 4 or 5 months, I've been seeing you, man. It seems like you're really, this is nothing new to you to be involved in and going out and supporting the different organizations that are doing things positive in our community. Why has that been a part of your DNA?
Well, the thing is, I have a servant's heart. I have the heart of a servant. Even when I was in undergrad, I got connected with the church in Orlando. I served in the prison ministry. I served in youth and young adults. I served in the men's ministry. I served on the security team. So when I brought my gifts and talents back home to Fort Myers, I knew I needed to get involved. You know, so often, you know, people leave Fort Myers and don't come back and don't contribute to the growth that's needed in the community. So my thing is being a part of my fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha, being a part of various programs, A5, 06, being a part of my fraternity, being a part of what's going on here at the Quality Life, even the SOS program. We just had our closing ceremony, the summer enrichment camp we had at Dunbar Community School. That's where my heart is, seeing our young people successful, seeing them protected and provided for, and seeing them empowered.
How can people find out more about your campaigns? There are websites, a Facebook page. Tell people how to find out more.
Well, 3 ways. You have my website, which is www.jackson4u.org. I'm also on Facebook at Moses Jackson for Lee County District 5. And I'm also on Instagram at Moses Jackson for you.
Have I hooked you up?
You hooked me up.
Have I been
always,
taking care of you?
Always. Ever since I first moved back here and we met at, Mount Olive when I was promoting my book, Faith in Action. And you told me, hey, come, let's go have a conversation and let's sit down and talk. So even from day one, I had recently just moved back when we met at that time. So even from day one, and I really appreciate you as a person. You see value in me, you believe in me, and that goes a long way. And I really appreciate that.
Then that same concept that you just mentioned of seeing value and believing in people, it allows them to see themselves in a bigger way, which is this identical thing that's happening here at the Quality Life Center.
Yes, sir.
And I know it's one of the things that you said in your platform is that when people see themselves in a bigger way, they strive to achieve. But you're also saying everybody is not going to be able to be a college student, but there are other ways that people can be successful and meaningful, productive citizens by learning different skills.
Correct. And even in that, I have some students, Lee, that would tell me, listen, Mr. Jackson, I don't want college. My father is a mechanic. My uncle is a mechanic. That's in my blood. I just want to be a mechanic.
Okay.
Or hey, my family is in construction.
And they make good money.
And they make good money. So I would rather get behind our students and push them in the area of their gifts, push them in the area of their talents, their desires. You know, if college is not within their desire or what they wish to do, then why impose that? If they see, I want to be a mechanic, and let's push them to be the best mechanic they can be.
A shoemaker, a tailor, whatever you want to
whatever
be.
It
Plumber,
is. Yes,
electrician.
Sir. Yes,
hey,
sir.
Final comment. I want you to look into that camera. I want you to take 30 seconds. I want you to make your case and appeal to the people to go out and vote for you on August 28th in the primaries. Go.
As Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Again, my name is Moses Jackson, candidate for Lee County School Board, District 5. With your support and collaboration, I believe we can lead our students in the right direction and then allow them to lead the rest of the way. My name is Moses Jackson. I encourage you to get out and vote. Make sure you're registered. The deadline is July 30th. August 28th is the election. I appreciate your support.
This is Lee Pitts, 12 years later, still hooking up my man, Moses Jackson. We're going to go downstairs, and we'll be right back. We're going to go downstairs and try to catch some of the groundbreaking ceremony. Big shout out to my cameraman, doing a great job. Both of my camera guys doing an excellent job. Both of y'all come step in here. Just walk in here. Just leave that running. Come walk in here. I want everybody to know. Let's get right here. I want kids, people to know. This who's doing the technical work. Bend down. Make sure you're on camera. Come on, bend in here. I don't know if you're on camera. These are the guys. Y'all think it's some big fancy people running this TV show? Nuh-uh. These youth right here with me and Moses.
That's right.
This is the past. This is the future.
That's right.
We'll be right back. Now go shut us down.